Today is the day I'm going to start working on this ceiling. So let me just give you a quick view of my van real quick, my truck, whatever, box truck. The inside, so you can see I have cabinets. I have I mean, you guys probably have already seen it so far, but so I have these cabinets that are up on the wall that attach up to the ceiling. We're going to talk about that too, and I have to take all this stuff down. And I already kind of knew what I was going to do with this. I knew that I wanted to have a hanging wall, something to come down with, like, I guess it's like a lattice with vines. So like the way these vines are here, I want that to be running. Here, I'll show you with the lights. I want that to be running something like that across the entire ceiling. So I want my whole ceiling to be lattice with vines and lights going through it, so the whole ceiling's like that. And the problem with this ceiling in this box truck, and I do not recommend anybody who's going to do a box truck life to not get to pay attention. Make sure that your ceiling is the top of ceiling of the the roof of the truck is the aluminum or tin or whatever it's made out of, and not the fiberglass. Because once you have a fiberglass roof, that's it, it's dead. You can't cut through. I wouldn't recommend cutting through that to put a max air fan or anything like that, because if something goes wrong and that starts to fray away, you're going to have a lot of problems. So I just left it alone, which sucks, because I wanted to put a skylight in. And when I got this truck, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to put a skylight in, and I'm going to put in a wood burning stoves. And I wanted to put one of those in here, but I'm like, yeah, the chimney could get hot and it can melt that stuff up there. So yeah, it was a no-go. Trying to hold up a whole sheet of plywood and screw that into the ceiling is not fun at all. That was like not fun. I mean, it takes a lot of strength to hold the whole plywood up and do that alone. But yeah, and you can see here, it's kind of, because there was no place for that to connect. So that's hanging down. So when I put the new beams in, that are going to go this way. Now I'm going to put my wood beams in. They're going to go this way. It'll tighten this up. And then the lattice will sit over top of that, and then the vines will go through. So, yep. This is automatic. This is automatic. Whatever the hell, this lattice onto the wood before I put it in and up on the ceiling. Hopefully that'll make it easier for me to hold it up by myself, and zip a couple of screws in to get that up, and then put this other side attach the other side. Also, if you didn't notice, I've painted the ceiling as well too. I repainted it. So now, oh shit. Since I don't have to hold it up in the ceiling and do it, to put the lattice onto the wood, I am going to hammer nails in the way it's supposed to be done, with these little white nails. But I do have another issue, because I might not be able to get this through my doorway. So if I can't, I have to pull it apart and then put it back in there. So yep, that's going to be fun. Where you have these ends like this, where pieces are coming, where they're not matching up, you're just going to slide that through from there to there, and then just bring that together. And then once you bring it together, you just get your clippers and just clip it. And that's it. Clip it and then twist it. And what I did is I took the little knot that was down, and I just pushed it up in there. So now all I have is that line going across. Okay guys, the ceiling is done. This is what I did with the trim. The trim goes all the way around. I mean, the only thing I haven't finished doing is putting up more vines, because I'm not sure if I want to completely vine this whole thing out, which would look really cool. But I think if I keep it with the contrast of just having the vines over the bed, I don't know. I kind of like the vine lights over just the bed. I was going to do it over the entire lattice, but I'm thinking I might leave the lattice open. I really like how it looks. Also, too, opening my cabinets is not a problem. I thought it was going to be a problem, but it's not. And I may put like a little hook up here or something, so when I bring these up, I can just hook that to keep it up, so the cabinet will stay open. Now it'll give me, which will make that real nice. Well, just so happens at the very end, I figured it out, which I should have did in the first place, is make a whole section by itself, right? Like build the beams, take the beams, put the lattice on it, and bring the whole thing in together, so it makes it more seamless. If you look right here, I know I got all the vines in the way, but see how this is now on its own piece, and then this is on its own piece, and it makes it look a lot more seamless. It looks so much better. So if you want to see the vine lights, I bought this on Amazon. I'll put a link. I'll show you guys what I bought. But so that's when you turn them on, and then it has, this one that I have has 8 different settings. Let me just show you real quick. I'll turn these other lights out here so you can see how nice. So now you can see how the mood could be really set. I mean, if you do this with having like a candle going. Okay, so if you like I was saying, if you had like a couple of candles going, you really want to set the mood. You know, it's really nice. Like this has changed everything for this truck. Everything, by putting that ceiling up and doing it the way I did, instead of just having a regular painted ceiling. Like it's really put some dynamics to this. Like this has been my whole vision. What you see right now is exactly what I saw in my mind when I got this truck. I drove it home and I sat there and I looked at it, and I just knew that this is what I wanted, and this is it, and this is the vision. And these like I said, with those lights up there, and you can make them brighter, you can make them dimmer, you know, so you can really set the mood in here, make it really nice. You can change the difference, so which is almost kind of like almost like little fireflies or something in the in the bushes or whatever, or the hedge, you know. So it really, I love it. I absolutely love the setup in here. But this is what it looks like with the black light on in here. Maybe too much for you, but you know, I'm a Scorpio. We like black lights. Black light illuminates the scorpion. And actually, while I got this going, I'll just pull this, show you guys. I'll flip this around and show you guys this whole inside here, so you can see it. So yeah, with that, you know, and the ceiling the way it is now, you know, and the snakes everywhere, and it just makes sense, right? It just makes sense. And then, you know, I have my little spot over here, which I still gotta fix this up a little bit. This is also a light that you can get, and you know, I got my Medusa and my Lilith over here, which they're made of copper. This makes it real nice. And then my little sign here says, "Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars." So yeah, and then I put these black light bars up here, on one facing that way, and then I have another one that faces towards the Medusa here, this one here, but it's not plugged in. It's the lines ran all the way over there, and I don't have it plugged in yet. But man, I absolutely love this place. This is I just it's everything right now. You know, with the lights the way that they are, it's it's perfect for me. And like I said, you know, I'm probably going to get some other type of lights up front here. I was thinking about getting a red light, because I want to break up that purple from the black light, and I want to have like some reds in here. So I'll probably get a red light that I'm going to put up front. There's like these new moon red lights or whatever. It's supposed to be like healing lights. They're supposed to heal you. So I'll probably put one up front up there, and I may put up one back here above the bed. So to break up the black light a little bit. I don't know. I'll figure it out and see how it looks. But yeah, and then this stuff here, I explained in another video about this, and you can see how that actually pops on there too. So yeah, ceiling is awesome. I love it. It's perfect. Exactly what I wanted.